Volunteers. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Auburn Tigers. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will get the first swing of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Looking to throw, it's Knight. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Tigers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And he got just enough of that one. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return, as the coverage unit was there and ready. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's picked off when they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
He's going to run it. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
And the quarterback knew that that counter run play was going to be successful. He did a nice job counting the box before the snap. He knew he had good numbers. He knew he had good angles and blocking. So that is a green-lit play from the get-go. Hand it off, go make your plays.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Fires to the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
On 4th down, going to the air. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the...
So here is the Tennessee offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Volunteers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Auburn people love to recite their creed, and I think somewhere in there, it's you should run the football well.
That's definitely...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very agile. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Here's the pressure. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Really good job by the defense understanding the quarterback got outside the pocket. Now I got to understand where he's at. Now the middle of the field starts to come towards where he's scrambling. The other side of the field comes to the middle of the field. Great job by the defense understanding the quarterback was pressed outside the pocket.
Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. Guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Made a defender miss. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the fourth quarter, they're going to be gassed.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Dropping back, it's Knight. He lets one fly deep. He's got it along the sideline. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. And the Vols moving quickly to the line. He'll do it himself. Runs through the tackle. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. So here comes the Auburn offense. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. With the catch, it's Shaw. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
The pass on second down, caught by the receiver.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Looking for room, it's Lindsey. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Off the play fake. Going for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Knight. Takes the easy completion. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They want to get this defense on its heels. Second down, he'll throw it. Right down the middle. It's caught. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
It's so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
Gonna look downfield again. The throw. This one's complete. You don't have to make things complicated. You see zone, you throw the hitch, you pick up some positive yardage.
Yes, Reese, that's easy when my guy's really fast and quick. Those guys in the slot get it to him after the catch is their specialty, can make some magic happen.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Right down the boulevard. That'll close the gap to 14. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence.
Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Makes the grab. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
And he takes it in for the score. To the air, it's Knight. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Volunteers want to crank the tempo. Rides the back on the option, the give. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Quick release by the QB. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They'll send 3 wideouts left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Fires on the move. He makes the catch. Ripping through the defense. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Vols are on the move. From the red zone, it's Smith. Pushing ahead, a tough run, picks up 4, it's down at the 15. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And the Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. The give is to Smith. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
And the Vols will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads it left. He's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee! They punctuate the chance with a trip for the end zone.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's got great speed, and he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Throws to the wideout. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake. mistake very often. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
Motion from the back. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Finding open areas. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Unloads to the wideout. Push down for the tackle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Volunteers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. From the gun, running back gets to give.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Vols getting set on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got his man. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. Absolutely center cut. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Running it to the right. Makes a man miss. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. And the Volunteers will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. So much for the idea of halftime settling down this crowd. They are ready to roll in the second half. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. You've got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Baldridge. Grab near the sticks, it's Brown. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Touchdown, Tigers! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And they tack on the PAT. It's 31-13. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. They're working that left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Back to throw, it's Knight. Gets rid of it. Pulls it in. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
They'll run play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Monk. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the ball's headed quickly to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They get to the line quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
What a cut. Now he's loose. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Volunteers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll run him from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Going for it all. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. And he uses the old bank shot to knock it off the left upright and get it through somehow. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So here comes the Auburn offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it and try to get his offense some positive yards.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Fakes to grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, those plays are frustrating on a defense. You get 3 stops and you force that fourth down, trying to get off the field, but the offense makes the play, gets the first down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus. Forget that one. Let's do it again.
And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Baldridge. Looking left. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. Looking to throw. The screen, and watch out. And he's knocked down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Fires to the big fella. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. So 1st down will open up the final period. Snagged in the middle, it's Stevens. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn! And the stomping has commenced. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Now the play fake. Fires left. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
Dropping back, it's Knight. It's complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense and stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment, and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open delivering it to him and keeping this offense on schedule.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Connection to the right. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. First down here for the offense. Using his legs, it's Lindsey. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the ground with the back. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. Caught in the backfield, it's Stevens. And he'll haul it in. To the air, it's Knight. Grabbed behind the line, it's Cole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Vols line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Under fire. Gets drilled as he throws the big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. And some room to work. Got enough for the 1st. He goes out of bounds. Really good pick up, an explosive run there, but that's going to be like a fabulous parting gift. Not enough to make a big difference. To the air, it's Knight. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together, run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready, they were fast, they were physical. They dominated this football game today.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw just spectacular.